Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, lukemick here, and this is my review for Sabotage. So you guys, I was really excited for Sabotage. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I thought this would be a really nice, gritty action movie to keep me occupied, but it kind of fell very short of my expectations, and there were other things in this movie that seriously surprised and sickened me, actually, both at the same time. So basically, the trailer for this movie lies to you. The trailer for this movie shows Arnold Schwarzenegger as a DEA agent who has to save his family from being tortured by the cartel, and it makes it look like he has to kick all kinds of ass, but really, that's not what this movie is about at all. Like, honestly, the trailer lies to you, like, just straight up, just slaps you in the face and lies to you. I was shocked when I saw what this movie is actually about. It's really about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his friends, all of his other DEA agents. He's the leader of these people. It's basically about them being picked off one by one by the cartel or some gang after they stole some money from them. And obviously, being a DEA agent and stealing money, drug money, is a federal crime, so they're obviously getting barraged by the government as well. They're on trial. All this other stuff is happening. And I gotta tell you guys, I didn't really like the story. And what I'm gonna tell you guys right now is that they've been making these Arnold Schwarzenegger movies lately. They had Escape Plan, The Last Stand, and now this one, Sabotage. And what I feel like they're doing, I wish they would just focus more on giving Arnie a bunch of great one-liners and a lot of action and a lot of ass-kicking, but instead with these movies, they're dragging out the plot too long, there's way too much investigating happening, and just not enough happens, and that's exactly what this Sabotage movie does. It's running in one place the whole time. It doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, some of these DEA agents get picked off, and Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't even care, and he just investigates them for like 30 minutes, and there really isn't a lot of action in this movie. That's what was really disappointing, and that's just one of the problems I have with this movie. There are some action scenes that are really entertaining. It's really violent and gory, and like I said, it's kind of sickening. There's a lot of things for me to talk about with this review. First of all, the violence. The violence in this movie honestly made me feel very disturbed and uncomfortable, and I like violent movies. The Raid Redemption is amazing. I can't wait for the sequel, by the way. You know, I like violence in movies, and I like gore, but everything in this movie was so over the top and unnecessary. Some of the deaths were so brutal, especially with characters in the movie that have a personal relationship with Arnold. The way they're executed is just awful. Like, honestly, this movie was so violent at some parts, but it wasn't really action. I actually felt really sick. Like, when I was watching it, I actually was like, oh my god, are they even allowed to put this in a movie? It was really disturbing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It like made me, it like degraded me. It made me feel bad. But that's the violence. The characters in this movie, I didn't like any of them. The only actor and character I did actually kind of like for once was Sam Worthington. That's because his character was just kind of pathetic. He was just whiny, but I mean, you felt bad for the guy, so I kind of liked his character. And obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger, I loved him in this movie. He does have a couple of great one-liners, but most of the characters in this movie are just awful. I don't know this woman's name. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Mireille, Enos or something. She was so annoying in this movie. I hated her character. I just don't really like her as an actress. And the whole group, Arnold's whole squad in this movie is just so annoying, except for like Sam Worthington, like I said. And I really wish they would have included Terrence Howard a bit more in this movie. I really like him as an actor, but he basically said nothing the whole entire time, so I feel like he was really underused. But like I said, Arnold was good. I just feel like this movie took way too much time with the exposition. There wasn't enough action. There wasn't what I wanted. And it was also very brutal and disturbing at the same time. And there were a bunch of characters that I just did not care about. And the writing was awful. Some of the things that these characters did they were preposterous. They beat up security guards, and these are federal agents or whatever, they're DEA agents, and they're beating up security guards and going to strip clubs and treating investigators like they're strippers. It was the weirdest movie. They were so vulgar, and it was really annoying and unrealistic, but then it was also really violent. This movie didn't work very well, but Arnold was great. I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars. I don't think I'll watch it again. It's a very weird movie. It's honestly one of the strangest movies I've seen in a long time. If you guys like Arnold, I guess go check it out, but it's weird. Just go in there knowing that. So this is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.